got some news before the Philadelphia Eagles face the Cleveland Browns. New mic, a little bit bigger than I'm used to. That's what she said. And much more coming up next. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Eagles News Now. I'm professional wrestler Chris Wilde here at Bar 4133. If you guys like what you see and you have not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button at the end of this video. Now let's get to the news. Big news this week coming out of Cleveland is that they will be without their top star, their top player, and one of the best defensive players, if not the best defensive player in all of the NFL, as defensive end Myles Garrett has been diagnosed with COVID-19. So with that being said, first off, in all seriousness, I hope that Myles Garrett recovers quickly. I'm sure the Browns do as well, and prayers going his way. He is a beast on the field. I'm sure he will defeat COVID-19 as well. And speaking of him being a beast, this is a guy that the Eagles, I'm sure, are taking a sigh of relief that they do not have to face on Sunday. He leads the league with 9.5 sacks, 4 forced fumbles. He wrecks offensive lines, and he would have been going up against Jason Peters, and that just would not have been pretty. This guy is, like I said, just an absolute monster, and somebody that the Eagles are not going to have to face this week. Again, prayers out to Myles Garrett. I hope he gets better. As far as the Eagles are concerned, we talked about earlier on an episode of Eagles News Live that Corey Clement would not be with the team due to COVID-19 precautions. You can add Aaron Moorhead, wide receiver coach, to that list, and Press Taylor. They will not be traveling with the team. Vinny Curry also will not be as well. And we talked about J.J. Arcega-Whiteside testing positive. Prayers out to him as well. Well, the thing with the coaches, Aaron Moorhead, I think, is one of the more underrated coaches on this coaching staff that hasn't been great. Press Taylor, I mean, you never see him on the sidelines anyway. You never see him talking to Carson. He's supposed to be the quarterback coach and a part of this offensive coordinator committee that the Eagles have, but you just never see much of him anyhow. Again, they are not positive. They have had close contact, so they will be quarantined. Now, talk about Corey Clement. He's normally the third running back on Sunday. Obviously, with him not being there, the Eagles finally have to promote running back Elijah Holyfield up to the active roster, as newly signed Jordan Howard needs to pass COVID protocols before he can be officially signed. So you're looking at probably getting him next week. Look, I like Elijah Holyfield. I've liked this kid coming out of Georgia. He was an undrafted free agent, signed by the Carolina Panthers, got some time to see how Christian McCaffrey practices. I've heard a bunch of great stuff about Elijah Holyfield during the offseason. A violent type runner. He's 5'10", 217 pounds. I'm definitely looking to see what he can add to this backfield. Now, Doug Peterson doesn't like to run the ball with the guys he has, so I don't know how many carries Elijah Holyfield is going to see. Pass protection is also a bit of an issue, so who knows. Anyway, he gets his shot. Will debut Sunday. Also, Joe Osman, defensive end, who, again, another guy that just popped off the page when you read about him during the offseason, has not been called up, finally gets a chance to be on this team with Vinny Curry, again, being out due to COVID-19 protocol. So we'll get to see Joe Osman this week, too. And I'm going to tell you, I wish the best for these players that are going to be put into this game, but it's going to give me an uneasy feeling if you see Joe Osman playing great and Elijah Holyfield, if he plays awesome as well. It's just going to add more question into what this team does to evaluate its talent. We've already seen guys like Travis Fulgham and Michael Jacquet come on this team and look good, and you wonder why they're sitting on the practice squad. So we'll see. Again, I hope the best for these players. It's all the news I have right now as we get closer to tomorrow's game. It's been kind of a crazy week for me personally, as I'm sure I'll get into in a couple videos that I'm going to be posting later. But look, I'm staying with this team as hard as it is, and I'm going to be rooting on them tomorrow in Cleveland as they are still 3.5-point underdogs. At least that's what Las Vegas says. So, thanks for watching, everybody. And I mean this when I say this. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Go Birds. F COVID-19. I'll see you later.
E-A-G-L-E-S Eagles! E-A-G-L-E-S Eagles!
I need Eagle Nation to stand.